Hi, dear friends. Today we are discussing William Wordsworth's Tintern Abbey. Let us see what are the important questions on this poem and on the poet. First question: what is the full name of the Tintern Abbey? The answer is lines written a few miles above Tintern Abbey. Next question: what is the speaker of the poem reflecting on? The speaker of the poem reflecting on his past. Next question: if solitude or fear or pain or grief should be thy portion, whom is Wordsworth referring to? The answer is Dorothy Wordsworth. Dorothy Wordsworth is his sister. Next question: nature never did betray the heart that loved her. These lines are in Tintern Abbey. Next question: when did the poet visit Tintern Abbey for the first time? The answer is in 1793. Next question: the time is divided into five sections. The time is divided into five sections. Next question: what was the age of the poet when he visited Tintern Abbey for the first time? The answer is 23 years. Next one: the poem is written in. The answer is blank verse. Next question: we are laid asleep in body and become a living soul. Name the poem. Answer: Tintern Abbey. Next question: Tintern Abbey is a dramatic lyric. Next one: poetry is spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. It takes its origin from emotions recollected in tranquility. Who said these words? Answer: Wordsworth. Next question: what are the opening lines of the poem? The answer is 5 years have passed, 5 summers with the length of 5 winters. Next question: more dear both for themselves and for thy sake. Here the word thy stands for Dorothy Wordsworth. Next question: what is pantheism? The answer is the belief that nature and God are one. Next question: what are the two main aspects of romanticism that Wordsworth uses in the poem Tintern Abbey? The answer is nature and past. Next question: these waters rolling from their mountain springs with a soft inland murmur. Find out the figure of speech here. The figure of speech is personification. Next question: how did the poet feel at Wave Valley? He feels comfortable and happy. Next question: the poem was published in which year? The answer is 1798. Next question: these pastoral farms green to the very door and wreaths of smoke send up in silence from the trees. Which poetic device is used here? The answer is imagery. Next question: who is addressed as friend throughout the poem? The answer is Dorothy Wordsworth. Next question: the theory of blessed mood appears in Tintern Abbey. Next one: as in a landscape to a blind man's eyes appears in Tintern Abbey. Next one: pagan means pagan. Pagan is ancient pre-Christian Greek who believes in several gods and goddesses. Next question: how does the sounding cataract haunt Wordsworth? The answer is like a passion. Next one: Wordsworth compares himself with a dash in the poem. The answer is the poet compares himself with a row in the poem. Next question: the still sad music of humanity. The line is from Tintern Abbey. Next question: Wordsworth reveals his views on nature in Tintern Abbey. Next question: who is the silent listener in the poem? The silent listener in the poem is Dorothy. Next one. The still sad music of humanity is one of the stages in the development of Wordsworth's views on nature. Next one. The sounding cataract haunted me like a passion. Which poetic device is referred here? The answer is simile. Next one. Wordsworth calls the river Way a sylvan. Next question. These hedgerows hardly hedge rows. What is the figure of speech here? The figure of speech here is alliteration. Next question. Like a roe, I bounded over the mountains by the sides. Name the poetic device. The poetic device is simile. Next question. Who founded Tintern Abbey? The answers are Walter de Clure and Lord of Chepstow. Next question. When was it founded? It was founded on 9 May 1131. Next question. The phrase abundant recompense appears in Tintern Abbey. Next one. Half extinguished thoughts. What is this figure of speech? Half extinguished thoughts. The figure of speech is metaphor. Next question. Nature appears in the poem as the nurse, the guide, and the guardian. Next question. May I behold in thee what I was once? These refers. The answer is Dorothy Wordsworth. Next question. We stood together, and that I, so long a worshipper of nature, hither came unwearied in that service, rather say, who are we? The answer is Dorothy Wordsworth and Wordsworth. Next question. Which at this season, with their unripe fruits, are clad in one green hue? What is the figure of speech here? The figure of speech is personification. Next question. In which poem Wordsworth suggests a return to natural and simple living as the only remedy for human wretchedness? The answer is Tintern Abbey. Next question. Wordsworth's poem mostly deal with humble and rustic life. Next question. Fill in the blanks. Felt in the blood and felt along the heart and passing even into my mind with tranquil restoration. The answer is purer. Next question. Where does the poet situated as he describes the landscape? Under a sycamore tree a few miles above Tintern Abbey. Next question. What is Tintern Abbey? Tintern Abbey is a medieval church of the Cistercian monks. Next question. What is Tintern? Tintern is the name of a village on the bank of the river Way. Next question. Where is Tintern Abbey located? Tintern Abbey is located in Monmouthshire, Wales. Next question. What is the greatest source of human happiness and fulfillment? The answer is the natural world. Next question. In which season in 1793 the poet visited Tintern Abbey? In summer season. Next question. What does the speaker imagine is responsible for the smoke rising above the trees? The answer is Hermit. Next question. In which year the poem composed? The answer is 1798. Next question. What type of meter does the poet uses? He uses dactylic trimeter. Next question. How long has it been since the last time speaker visited the river? The answer is 5 years. Next question. What is the writing style of the poem? What is the writing style of the poem? Answer is blank verse. Next question. Wordsworth was popularly known as a poet of lake districts. Lake districts. Next question. After whom did Wordsworth become the poet laureate of England? The answer is Robert Southey. Next question. Wordsworth was accused of being the lost leader by Browning. Next question. The poem deals with the philosophy that is, the answer is pantheism. Next question. The poem begins with the name of two seasons. Which are they? The answers are summer and winter. Summer and winter. Next question. Corporal frame refers to? The answer is human body. Next question. Which figure of speech is used in the phrase half extinguished thought? The answer is metaphor. Next question. Of what does the speaker refer to themselves as a worshipper in the final section? The answer is nature. Next one. What does the speaker describe as a dwelling place for all sweet sounds and harmonies? The answer is the memory. Next question. To which animal does the speaker liken the youthful version of themselves? The answer is a roe. Next question. Therefore, let the moon shine on thee in thy solitary walk. What he is referring to? He is referring to his sister. Next question. When Wordsworth visited Tintern Abbey, the site was a long abandoned ruin. Next question. Which are the main themes of Tintern Abbey? Which are the main themes? The answer is memory and nature worship. Next question. At the beginning of the poem, what does Wordsworth describe in detail? He describes in detail the land near the abbey. Next question. Wordsworth's best work was done between 1796 to 1808. Next question. The prelude was written between 1799 to 1805. Next question. The prelude consists of 14 books. The prelude consists of 14 books. Next question. The first edition of the lyrical ballads consisted of how many books? It was consisted of 23 books. Next question. Out of the 23 poems of the first edition of the lyrical ballads, how many were written by Wordsworth? The answer is 19. Next question. The theme of the prelude is? The answer is the growth of poet's mind. The growth of poet's mind. Next question. Wordsworth's political sonnets were? Wordsworth's political sonnets were almost 69. 69 sonnets were there. Next question. The second and enlarged edition of lyrical ballads was published in? The second and enlarged edition of lyrical ballads was published in? The answer is 1800. Next question. Wordsworth and William Blake both emphasized on the value of? The answer is childhood experiences. Next question. The name of Wordsworth's illegitimate daughter was? The answer is Caroline. Next question. Where does the solitary reaper take place? It takes place in Scotland. Next question. London 1802 is addressed to? The answer is Milton. Next question. London 1802 is a sonnet. Next question. Wordsworth wrote We Are Seven with whom? The answer is with Coleridge. Next question, fill in the blanks. Some dash guilters of his country's blood. The answer is Cromwell. Some Cromwell guilters of his country's blood. Next question. In thy voice, I catch the language of my former heart. Where does the Wordsworth mean by the language of my form of heart in the Tintern Abbey? The answer is pleasure of the senses. Next question. Which was the last poem in 1798 edition of Lyrical Ballads? The answer is Tintern Abbey. Here comes the end of the session. If you feel that it is informative, please do share among your friends. Thank you. Have a good day.